Muto Prime decides to retreat. The Cosmos arrived to Sir Farmer's shoulder and told him that they managed to convince Monarch to help them out. Well, at least we have some people who are going to be helping us. Remember, Godzilla, we can't let him unleash his super ultra-terrestrial wave. We could rather at least try to avoid it or close his mouth. Oh yeah, there was one more thing that Gamera told me before we left. What is it? He says he can only use it one time. Just one time? How come? It takes a huge amount of his energy to basically use it again. Well, that's good. At least we know that he'll be able to use it one time. So, at least we know when to be ready for that. Sir Flowers and Guts were looking around for Muta Prime. It didn't take them too long to find him. He decided to put an end to their resistance. And there began the battle. Muta Prime could not obviously handle two Godzillas at once. One of them definitely he can handle by himself, but the other one... But two? It was out of the question. But it didn't took Muta Prime long to summon his super ultra-terrestrial wave. When he first used it, Sir Flowers and Godzilla ducked down quickly. Gamera said it needs to fire directly at a Godzilla, right? Yeah. Alright. Good thing we ducked. Muta Prime got angry about this. He knew that he can no longer use his super ultra-terrestrial wave as a weapon. It'll take him a long time to regenerate that power back. But besides of that, there was another thing. A certain frequency in the Monarch ended up showing up and ended up using a certain frequency to annoy Muta Prime. And eventually, Sir Flowers and Godzilla managed to kill him pretty easily, using their Divine Red Spot Ray Atomic Breath, and ended up killing him. Well, that's done. Yeah, that's done. Good frickin' riddance. He was a handful, wasn't he? You have no idea, honey. You have no idea. Do you think Dagon will be proud about what we did? I honestly don't know. Well, honey, I do not know. Maybe, probably not. It's hard to tell, really. But who knows? Maybe you might be proud, maybe not. It's hard to tell, really. But let's just go, Hope. Yeah, I can't agree with you anymore. Once your farmers and Godzilla returned back home, things were peaceful. Very peaceful. But Godzilla was not in the mood to have a conversation with her friends. She and Godzilla were both so tired that they just wanted to go back to sleep for a while, just not wake up. But still, they have important lives ahead of them. Very, very important lives in front of them. Later that night, strangely enough, Super Fire Wars and Godzilla ended up having a strange dream. And oddly enough, they were sharing the same dream. Honey, are you having the same dream I am? I think so. Then, Godzilla ended up hearing a familiar voice. Hey, Godzilla. Godzilla turned around and saw Dagon. So far, was turned around as well. So, you must be... Before Dagon could finish, Godzilla ended up punching him in the face. So Dagon fell to the ground. Ow. Sir Forrest didn't really have a shocked look on his face. You just sit back and enjoy the show. Godzilla stand directly on top of him and staring down at him and basically in completely disbelief. She basically had a disappointed look on her face. Dagon stared back. He wasn't mad or anything. I can't believe you, Dagon. You had all these problems, and you didn't even bother to talk to me about it? I would have helped you, you know. Look, I understand. You have every right to be mad at me, Godzilla. But nothing. You were not just a jerk to me. You were a jerk to our kingdom and our own daughter. Your daughter. Why? Dagon. Just why? I loved you back then. Don't you get it? I loved you. I love you too, you know. But Sir Farmer's come up to interrupt. But nothing, Dagon. She tried to help you, and you pushed her away. Honestly, I'm kind of glad that you're not alive. Because otherwise, I would have made you into an inside-out piñata. And trust me, I am not afraid to make someone look like an inside-out pinata, even as her. But I understand why you did what you did. Wait, you did? Wait, you understand me? Yes. On one hand, I'm disappointed that you didn't talk to anyone. Or even barely talk to Godzilla at all about your problems. I mean, she would have be willing to help you. But you chose not to talk to anyone. And that honestly makes me really peed off at you. But you should be lucky that I'm taking care of your wife and your daughter. I'm very glad that you are taking care of them. It's your final words. I am very glad that you took my place to be part of their lives. Because otherwise, I didn't know what I'll do, to be honest. So, I'm kind of glad that you took my place. But I just want to say to you, Godzillas, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I wasn't a good husband, a good father, that I wasn't a good husband, a terrible father, and a pathetic king. But since you guys now understand why I did what I did, I guess you have nothing against what I did. For once, I agree with you, Dagon. I have nothing against what you did. I surprisingly understand why you did what you did. But still, you could have at least talked to me about it. I know, and you're right. But I think it's best that Junior just doesn't get to know me. Honestly, I don't want her to know you, to be honest. Because I don't want my daughter to end up acting a lot like you. You're right. But would you at least tell her that I said hi? Well, I guess I can't argue with that. Yes, you can say hi. Well, I guess we can tell her that you said hi. And Godzilla, I'm sorry for everything. And I guess you are right to replace me with him. I may not act like a Dagon, but I do kind of miss you sometimes. But I have him. I know. Instantly, Dagon was gone. He disappeared. Without a trace.